All right, so let's talk about these citations at the end of your presentation. There are some resources in today. It says MLA Citations Directions. Click there. The first one takes you to the Purdue OWL resource. This is a great resource from now until you're in college. This is a college level website. I'm going to shrink it down a little so you can see it. But this tells you how to do MLA, works cited for electronic sources. So web publications, which I assume is what most of you will be using. So I'm going to scroll down. It gives us a lot of information, but my favorite here is this list. It tells you what you need to look for. Okay. So this is the list of the things you need about your website. And you could just record that list in a notebook for now or on paper, and we'll get to that later. It also shows us the format of how that list should look when you type it in. Now, some of this stuff, you will not have a second container and all that, so you can ignore that. But from title to here, these are things that you may find on your website and will need to include, all right? So that gives you some information. If you go down, there's even some more examples of what it should look like. And so you can use those to help you out. Another great resource that I have put up there is this that we looked at when we did our argument paper. So this should look familiar to you. This gives you the list in another format. Usually with websites, remember, we did not deal with 5, 6, and 7 because most of the sites that we came up with did not have those, right? So don't worry about those. At the bottom, it has a little form that you could, again, copy into your notebook to fill out as you are coming across sources. Okay. Now, give me just a moment. I want to show you what this looks like in a good example. I've got some examples of the project from last year, and I'm just going to show you one, perhaps. Okay. Give me just a second here. You don't need to see all of these things. Here we are. So this is a generations project that someone did from last year. They have just a few slides, but you can see their introduction slide, then their interviewee information. And they talk about the historical event, the Vietnam War, talk about John Glenn orbiting the Earth, talk about JFK's assassination, and then their work cited. So they're missing a connection to the essential question and some advice and things like that. They missed out on some things that they should have had. But I do like the way they formatted it. It looks very nice. All of their grammar, punctuation, spelling is correct. They did those things well. And then they have a great work cited where they gave the sources where they found it. They found everything on history.com, which is just fine. I'm not too picky about where you find things for this. So I just wanted you to see an example of how it might look. Please, if you have questions, send me a note, send me an email, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And good luck with that Generations project. Bye.